What's up? This is the Von Casket, home to The Lamest Taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. Remember, it's all one word, the Von Casket, on everything. We're doing a video that I've been putting off. Not kind of my fault, kind of other things. If you've been paying attention to my comic reviews over the last couple months, you've seen that I'm usually a month behind, and it's mostly indies. I explained it earlier on that I had switched off from buying single issues for Marvel and DC. It just was too much. It was too expensive. It wasn't meeting my current budget. I couldn't keep it going. So I decided to get the DC Universe Infinity or DC Infinite Universe, whatever it is, the app, which is basically their like comic digital app, which I personally love the interface. I've had one or two slight slip ups, issues where there's like an update happening, so I can't get access, stuff like that. But I've had the Marvel app, the Marvel Unlimited, for I think this is my third year, and personally, that app's okay. The interface is great. Searching, going through it is awesome. It's okay. Pricing is not bad. Pricing for DC Infinite, I got the higher tier so that I get my comics. Both of them I pay annually, and DC is obviously a lot more than Marvel, but I get everything a month after it releases. So after the single issue releases hard copy in shops, a month later, I get that on this app, and I'm able to keep up to date. Marvel is 3 months behind, and it's kind of like doesn't release, like, from what I've noticed, releases aren't like exactly on the date that they should be. So I'm very behind on all my Spider-Man stuff and all that stuff, which really, it feels like Marvel, I had kind of fallen off on a lot of things. I was only really reading Spider-Man. That was the only thing I really cared about. And I'm really enjoying DC, and I'm still able to enjoy DC, but review-wise, I've fallen off a lot because I'm doing this. So with that being said, I'm going to be doing these these catch-up reviews. So the title is DC Comics Catch-up Reviews, and I'm going to be doing the month of May 2024. This is every single DC title I read from May, and a little bit of like a short-term review, whatever. I have a couple titles left to read for the June, and then July I got a bunch. I'll be doing this as it progresses, and hopefully doing write-ups. I've done a couple write-ups on my Instagram at the Von Casket. You can just tune in there. The comic content has been hurting me that I haven't been able to do as much. So I'm really sorry for anyone that originally got into my channel, because that's what I did. That was my thing. The trailer reactions happened later on because I was bored and I wanted to do something, and that kind of led to getting more views. But the comic reviews have always been my thing. So with that being said, we're going to tune over here and we're going to look at Batman and Superman World's Finest issue, where is that? 27. This is the Mark Waid title, which they're giving Mark Waid a lot of power recently, which is awesome. It's good to see that he's back cruising and grooving. And this was the first major issue into the storyline with the whole fifth dimension thing and all these little cartoony versions of like these imps, like the imp universe, having a storyline with that, which was really cool to see. It just felt like a normal DC storyline, but it's the characters written in terms of their world's finest appearance. So that like very classic, very well-known versions of these characters. That's basically what Mark Waid has done. It's like a version of these characters that everybody knows, but they're modernized to deal with current day, like social media and technology and this and that and references, but also having like that appearance and that aesthetic of these top tier prime, like this is like the biggest version of that character. This is the the one that pop culture references the most, and they've done a lot of storylines. Obviously we're 27 episodes 27 issues in, but this was like a storyline that felt like it could have been in any Batman or Superman title, but in this universe it was pulled off very well. It felt very like genuine and unique, and I really enjoyed it. With that being said, we're gonna switch off from this and then go into our next, which is issue 114 of Nightwing. This is the first part of the Fallen Grayson storyline. He's been dealing obviously with the whole fear of falling, and he's got to go on a quest to do his thing, and that's been really cool to watch. I've read 115 and 116, so I don't want to spoil those, but this is a really good start of a really good 5-part story. Artwork here is phenomenal. Writing has been phenomenal, and I really enjoyed, obviously I'm enjoying the Nightwing story since Tom Taylor took it over. I've enjoyed it, and I feel like the hype on Tom Taylor has slowly dwindled. I feel like everyone was talking about him, and now he's just like settled in his spot, and he's doing his thing, and no one's giving him a hard time. He's just banging this out, and it's really, really good. Highly suggest if you haven't been reading Nightwing that you start reading Nightwing. Same with The Flash. Really enjoying The Flash, even though this is issue all over the place. This is issue 9, and it's good. The artwork's okay. The problem I'm having with the Flash series is that the storyline is very strange, very all over the place, very confusing and complex. Good, but also off-putting at times, and it feels like it's been being stretched out over a period of time where I'm like, what is going on? But I don't hate it. It's just taking a little bit longer than I would like to get the ball, get the point across. It is good though. And like the issue after that, they kind of tie into the whole House of Brainiac thing. So it's been okay. I'm not mad about it. With those two titles though, they also had annuals come out in May that were, in my opinion, just okay. Okay, then we go into Titans. This is Titans issue 11. This starts off a storyline that I'm really enjoying with a new character that's kind of interesting. It's a very cool take, and it still hasn't fully played out yet, so I'm very excited to see how this plays out. I like the direction that they're going right now, and this was a solid issue. It is a solid series. It's a series that I've tried to drop Titans, but I keep coming back to Titans and then catching, now I have the app, I'm able to catch back up with a lot of these series, and as the series progresses, more titles will be added as I catch up and do reviews. So Titans issue 11 was really solid. Man, I really like the artwork, and I really like the story and the way they're utilizing the characters. Okay. Issue 9 of Blue Beetle, right? This is issue 9 or issue 8? Blue Beetle, issue 9. Super cool. I've been liking this series since the mini series that led into this. I'm liking everything that they're doing and how they're portraying these characters and like all the Scarab drama. I think it's really cool. I like there's so many like moving parts in the storyline that are getting bigger and bigger as it progresses. And that's really cool to see with a character like Jaime. Okay, and then we get into Superman. This is Superman 14. This is a series that I hadn't been reading. I used the app to catch up with, and I love this series right now. I think it's awesome. I like this new Superman series with Clark Kent back as Superman. Really enjoying it. The main match. This is tying into House of Brainiac, which is a very large event right now. It might be over as the filming of this video, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm really enjoying it. And in the main titles and the main things. There's a lot of side references throughout the comics that will be coming out after this issue and the previous months that I will eventually talk about, that I kind of feel like is why I hate big events in DC, because it feels like it takes away from the main storyline. But Superman itself is great. Green Lantern, Empire Blood is like the kind of thing going on with the is issue 11, and this is like the storyline that's going on. It's been a good build. Another season went and I might have picked up the first couple issues physical, but this is a series that I caught back up with and I'm reading and I'm really liking, and I love this whole issue going on between the Green Lantern Corps and all the Green Lanterns of Earth. You have a Guy Gardner tie-in here for House of Brainiac, which I actually really like because I really like Guy Gardner. Besides this, it's just a really good series that's been building at a very good pace. Okay, Power Girl, issue 11 or 10? Power Girl 9. 9. I'm reading that as a 10. So this is issue 9 of Power Girl, a series that I've really enjoyed. I might have picked up, like when I was doing my monthly reviews, I might have picked up like the first issue or 2 issues, but I went back and reread this with the app, and I love this series. This is a tie-in with House of Brainiac. She's teaming up with who's the daughter of, and I'm gonna blank out, so I can't really talk about it, but Lobo's daughter, who was in Teen Titans, they team up. Really good storyline, very well done. I like how they tie into the event. This is one of the issues that did it the right way. It was a cool side story that ties into the event. And then this is supposed to be like a foreshadowing Green Arrow issue 12? 11. This is the wrong cover. No, 12. I'm right. There's lots of 11s and 12s. A lot of issues that I'm reading that are like one issue off of each other. So I'm looking at the screen and I'm messing up the numbers. So issue 12 of Green Arrow. This is like a countdown. It says on the cover, countdown into absolute power, as well as this ties into some of the stuff that's going on in this next event that's going to happen after the whole Superman event. And it's okay. It's been a good series. I'm not mad at it. I'm think it could go in a different direction, but I'm not mad at what we got. And that is everything that I read in the month of May for 2024. That being said, guys, I don't know if you guys liked how this video went. If it's too long, it probably is because I'm talking about all these different issues. If you guys have suggestions on how you would like me to do these reviews in the future, please get in the comments and talk about it. I want to get back into reviewing comics as regularly as possible, even if it's after the fact. I don't care. I will catch up. That's why it's called the Comic Catch-Up Reviews. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Get in the comments. Let's talk about it. This is The Vinyl Casket, home to Lane Mistakes. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all one word, The Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much more and do me a massive favor and stay lame.